So now we are gonna see three components regarding of the uh, AC well, we're gonna see the PTC heater, the chiller, and the compressor. No, this is regarding for the cooling system and calefaction system. Okay, let's talk about first of the PTC heater. PTC heater are temperature control devices. Okay, a PTC heater is a positive temperature coefficient, no, heater that is a type of electric heating, okay, element that is designed to provide efficient and self-regulating heat. Okay, it's operated based on the electrical resistant properties of certain ceramic materials, typically barium titanate-based ceramics, and it can keep the temperature constant and safety and has a long service life. Okay, guys, this in other words, here we have an electric resistance. No, what happens when we provide when we supply energy to our electric resistance? We are gonna generate heat. Okay, and that's it. It's just an electric resistance. So here in the picture we have two kind of PTC heaters. The first one is a heater that is gonna be the heater air. It's gonna heat the air. We have this in the cabin. We have in the cabin. When we activate this, are gonna create heat, and with two blowings, we're gonna blow air, heat air to the cabin in order to activate the calefaction. Okay, and this heater is for heat the coolant. Okay, here we're gonna have liquid, coolant liquid. Okay, so we are gonna heat this liquid and we are gonna uh, calefaction the battery or another component that we needed. Okay, so this is our two PTC heaters that we can find. So, and the question is, why do we need these PTC heaters? Well, the first characteristic that electric vehicle has is that we don't have a source of heat. No, in combustion engines, no, the engine is gonna provide us that heat. No, but here we don't have an engine, so we need to use this resistance, this electric resistance, to heat the air or the coolant. Okay. Then we are gonna see the AC compressor. The compressor, as you know, is a high voltage compressor. Is used for the air conditioning system. No, the operation of this electric compressor is not mechanically like it to the internal combustion engine. Okay, this is uh this is gonna work supplying electric energy in order to move the motor, the electrical motor that it has inside, and it's gonna move the compressor. Okay, these compressors are powered by AC and high voltage from the high voltage battery. Okay, as I said before, here we're gonna receive in DC current. Here we have a small inverter that it's gonna transform for the DC to AC current. Okay, and this AC current is gonna supply the electric motor, and then it's gonna move the compressor. Okay, they are scroll type compressor that rotate eccentrically inside another to suck in a compress the refrigerant gas. You know, here we have the pipe with the refrigerant gas, and we have the uh, air conditioning system. No, that is basically an evaporator. Then we are gonna have a radiator, expansion valve, and the compressor. Okay, so this is the the system. And then let's see another important component that is purely mechanical. Okay, it's not don't have a energy supply, and this the chiller. What is the chiller? It's a heat exchangers of glycol gas refrigerant. Okay, the chiller are used in direct and indirect heat pumps. Okay, architectures to cool the glycol that runs. This is the chiller that runs into the battery coolers. Okay, chillers are not connected to the air conditioner circuit. Okay, it's gonna pass the air conditioning, but the gas of the air conditioning, but it's not part of the air conditioning circuit. Okay, their modular design is plates allows battery chillers to be used in all levels of vehicle electrification. Okay, from hybrid to 100% electric vehicles, and they can be adapted to any kind of refrigerant. Okay, so basically here we have the AC, the air conditioning system. No, that is the compressor. Then we have the condenser, the refrigerant circuit, here the expansion valve, and the evaporator. Okay, this is the normal air conditioning system. So what happened? We are gonna double the pipe, and here we're gonna have another expansion valve. No, and from here we are gonna have our cool our gas refrigerant. Okay, this is the cool part. Okay, and from here we're gonna have the coolant. Okay, this coolant is gonna be hot, so we are gonna refrigerate, and we are gonna have a low temperature coolant. Okay, and then this heater is gonna be off, and here we're gonna have a cold coolant that is gonna refrigerate our battery, high voltage battery. Okay, and what happens if we want to heat the battery? Well, the coolant is gonna come from here. We are gonna activate this PTC heater. We're gonna have a heat coolant, and the heat coolant is gonna heat the high voltage battery. Okay, so the chiller is this heat exchanger from winning some cold heat to the system. Okay, let's see the next point.